Before Prophix, we had many pain points.
Life before Prophix was, I would say, just unwieldy.
Life before Prophix. Excel.
Our financial system plus our reporting tool at the time was clunky, time-consuming.
Extremely manual with very little value add.
We had a dinosaur of a Excel file that the team used for budgeting and forecasting.
Our overhead process had gotten to a point where it was 250 Excel spreadsheets linked together and consolidated. It really was hitting a breaking point. We had to make a change. When we first saw Prophix, it was not intimidating. It was more inviting than some of the other softwares that we had seen.
Prophix was very user-friendly, very intuitive.
I really liked the simplicity of the design.
We were quite excited to see how easy it was to maintain the system. That was the key thing for us, was easy to maintain.
When it was demoed, I'm like, oh, this is easy to use. That was number one. With Prophix, just me and my analyst, boom, we're done. Easy peasy.
We had the training, for example. By the end of the day, we had people that were not accountants running the reports, slicing and dicing.
It looked like something that we could work with without really significant technical understanding.
It was really the intuitive nature of the platform that got me excited.
Prophix's versatility is one of the main reasons we wanted something that was nimble and flexible enough to be able to be manipulated, but not have the limitations that Excel has.
We chose Prophix because of the scalability.
We needed it to be able to grow with us, to customize it based on the needs of a unique department and have different templates for different needs.
We wanted an intuitive solution to really help us grow, knowing that we could make changes along the way and it wasn't going to be too rigid.
Prophix was flexible, and because we're such a unique business, we needed that flexibility. It was really scalable.
I did some comparisons, but always came back to Prophix because I knew of the flexibility and knew what I could accomplish with it.
Prophix was very intuitive. It learned with us and it gave us a lot of opportunity to keep expanding the borders of how we handled financials.
Prophix helped us get away from the dinosaur and move into something more 21st century proof.
What stood out to me about Prophix was just the powerfulness of the tool.
The things that we saw that Prophix could provide really put them ahead of everybody else. The number one thing for us was being able to drill through to transaction level detail.
It was the planning tools that I thought was very engaging.
I was attracted to the security alignment.
We liked the dimensionality, the ability to slice and dice data easily.
The overall version control issue was a big thing. Prophix enabled us to have one single source of truth.
We discovered there were a lot of other solutions that Prophix could offer, such as the budgeting and forecasting.
The light bulb went on for us really when we saw what Prophix could do in making that budgeting process much easier, much simpler, much more seamless, and uniform across the entire organization. We actually ran a pilot with a competitor of Prophix and then ran a pilot with Prophix. After looking at the pros and cons of each, we felt more comfortable with Prophix. Part of what it came down to was the commitment of the Prophix team to be involved with the implementation and to be involved with customer success.
Prophix was a great balance of value as well as we were going to be partnered with. We were going to be heard.
I loved the team. They came very prepared. Prophix was one of the unique vendors able to demonstrate that the system can meet our needs.
When we made suggestions or asked questions about what the software could do, the teams were taking that really seriously and bringing that back to development. In real time, saw things that we had asked about being implemented.
It really was the Prophix community and that commitment to the customer having a successful experience is a big factor in why we ended up going with Prophix.
My goal for Prophix in the future is to really push the limits.
After 10 years, I'm still excited about Prophix. I'm still excited about what we can do that we haven't already.
There's so much more that I want to be able to do, that I want to bring into Prophix just to automate and streamline and error-proof.
I haven't even scratched the surface of all its capabilities.